I know those are really tough to swallow. You still walk away with a point, though, in this game. How'd you guys feel like you fared in that one?
Yeah, I mean, right now it doesn't feel like we walked away with a point with the way we handled that second half and obviously handled that lead. Yeah, that can't happen. It's disappointing, and yeah.
Where did things, feel like they kind of unraveled in the third?
Yeah, I don't know. I think happened a little bit at the start of the game and then creep back in. I think just getting too loose, giving up too much, obviously. When you give a team that many power plays, it's tough. Yeah, I think there was a lot of things throughout the entire game. Obviously, it fell apart in the third, but yeah, it wasn't good enough.
Do you feel any fatigue with the team just because of your schedule, or do you think today was more of a mental breakdown?
No, I mean, obviously, NHL schedule is busy and stuff, but I think we take a lot of priority in getting as rested and all that as possible, so there's definitely not an excuse, not a factor. That's a factor for every team.
And obviously want to win, but you get your first goal since October 30th, I think. Just how did that feel to get that one off your back?
Yeah, I mean, felt good, obviously. Good to get one in, but definitely not a good taste in our mouths right now.
You guys have played really well as of late, so how do you make sure that this doesn't become a pattern moving forward?
Yeah, obviously we play again tomorrow, so it's got to be a quick reset. Obviously we need to address the things that kind of made this unravel tonight, but we got the opportunity to go out there tomorrow, play a great team, and really get back on track.
Keller with 4 points tonight. Just what has his dominance meant to the team this month?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously he's a huge leader in this group, and the way he does it on the ice, leads, he pushes everyone and expects a lot, and he's obviously the leading by example on the ice, and that's huge for a group.
You guys have faced adversity a lot in this last month, but today, where do you feel like the adversity kind of overcame the final score?
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a back and forth game, and we just weren't good in our details, and just kind of played a little too loose, and that's what happens. They get some life, they get some bounces, and we unfortunately lose the game. But good thing about this is we play tomorrow, so. We don't have to think about it too much. We'll address it and be better from it.
A 4-point game for you. What's been most instrumental in helping you find this kind of success, especially tonight?
I don't know. Just plain simple, doing everything I can to help this team win. I don't know. My mates have done a great job as well. So, on to tomorrow.
As far as the back-to-back goes, how do you flush this one quickly?
Yeah, I think just we'll address it in the morning tomorrow. The things that we need to do better, and I still feel like we have a lot of confidence in this room. We still get a point tonight. We don't we still have, like I said, confidence, and a quick reset on to tomorrow.
You set up Cooley on that power play goal. Just what have you seen from his development in his second year in the league?
Yeah, special player, loves the game. The power plays sometimes, it takes some time to, get that chemistry, read off each other. We've been working a lot in practice, talking about it, and I think that's, ultimately what makes you successful. So, like I said, he's a great player, and he's just getting started.
Did you think your shootout attempt went in?
No, I knew right away, unfortunately, yeah.
Can you explain how difficult it is to go through a shootout and put one in the back of the net?
I think it's something that we kind of work on in morning skates sometimes, and I don't know. I think it's just you and the goalie, and we just kind of been unlucky. A couple posts and open nets that we're just kind of missing. And, we'll get better.
You tied your personal career high in points today. I know it comes on a loss and it's maybe a little less fortunate, but what can you say about just the way that the puck went for you today aside from the shootout?
I don't know. I think I had some good jump early. Just tried to be simple. Having an earlier game today, so sometimes you get the bounces, sometimes you don't. But like you said, it's we didn't win, so that's the most important thing.
How big is it for a guy like Barrett Hayton to score that goal and kind of get his confidence back?
Yeah, for sure. He, I've said it before. He does, all the little things that the average person doesn't realize. He's good on draws. He goes to the net. He's a great teammate and shows up and gives everything he's got every day. So it's good to see him get rewarded. We live together, talk, a lot about, the game and how we can get better. So it's definitely good to see him get one, and he'll get rolling.
We'll be here Well, we'll miss the game tomorrow. I think we didn't do anything good.
So you moved Carponi up to the third line and Kraus.
That's your opinion. Which one is the third line?
You switched their lines.
Okay,
What went
switch
into that
line.
decision?
There's no third line. There's no fourth line. We have 4 lines. We move around, and we did it last week as well. Switch it a little bit, and we're trying to get everybody going.
What did you think of Mermis in his debut?
Well, I think we put him in the tough spot. I think he didn't play for a while. Yeah, he's been injured for most of the season, and I think it was not the perfect scenario. When in practice yesterday, no morning skate this morning. I think in the circumstance, and the team did not play really well. So tough to have an evaluation and make comments on this performance.
What goes into choosing your shootout shooters? Is it, past performance?
Yep, it's percentage. Boogie's above 40%. Schmaltzy was above 30, missed today, and Kels's percentage is not that high, but I felt he had lately. I mean, let's say last year he had a lot of good performance, and I think the last 2 shootout he beat the goalie. He just hit the post.
Was Cooley kept on the bench after his penalty?
Yep.
And what went into that?
I will let you think about it.
Obviously want the win, but Keller career high 4 points again tonight. Just what's his dominance meant to this team?
Well, that was great. I think that was our best line today. I think Aids played a good game as well. They had great good offense.
What's the process of turning the page to tomorrow?
Well, I think we have to. I think today it's a good testimony of our maturity. That's unfortunate. It is what it is. It's Anaheim's a tough team to play. They apply pressure. They have talent. You have to know that, and you need to show up with your A game every night. You cannot adapt to our opponent. Last week I was here sitting in front of you, and I was talking about urgency. I spin on you and saying, hey, that's the most important thing. We need to have energy, yeah, but urgency is super important currency. If you have it, we can play against anybody. We can sustain success. If we don't, you have your answer. That's the problem tonight. The guys wanted to play well. They work hard. It was not I didn't feel anybody was not working. Or again, unless I'm wrong, but I think we were not as urgent. We didn't stop on puck. We were not reloading with the same urgency. We didn't take the simple decision. We try to make plays where there were no plays. So that turnover, it goes on the other side. You take bad penalties, that kind of stuff. That's just urgency. If you play for your life, you don't do those things. So it's just what happened today. It's those guys, they mean good. They want to do the right thing. They're as mad as me right now. Nobody's happy. They care. They care a ton. I have no doubt about it. It's just we need to learn from it, and that's unfortunately the maturity part. It's same thing when I was a young guy. You need to go through some adversity, some battle scars, so you learn from it and you get better. Some night, and it's frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at the situation, but it's how we react to it. I always think adversity is what builds you. It shapes you. Either you become better or you become worse. And if you become worse, that's who you choose to be. So that's not what we will choose to be.
Barrett Hayton scored his first goal since October 30th today. What do you think about his play today?
He played good. He had some jumps. He made a few plays. I like his game. Win big draws.
Just Stauber, how do you think he handled, being overtime shootout and everything?
I think he did good in those circumstances. I think, like I said, it's tough to single out one player on performance when the team's not playing at the best. You know what I mean? When you play and team's playing well, you have momentum in the game, and there's urgency in the game. And sometimes when you make a mistake, there's a teammate who make a big play or so on and so forth. So there's it's a team sport. It's tough to single out one performance or another when the team not playing as good. And it's the same way when everybody's playing good and you play a good team game. It's at the end of the night saying this guy was good or this guy was good. Normally, if you play a really good game as a team, everybody push in the same direction. So you may have a few guys who did not have their A game, but they still helped and contribute in a certain way. I think tonight, I think collectively, it's not one guy who made the difference in the negative way. It's all of us who has to be better, coaches included.
Do you think the guys? Oh, last question. Thanks. Do you think the guys maybe underestimated their opponent once they got up 4-1?
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Because I don't think we were good from the beginning. I don't think it changed when we took the lead. I don't think it was really good. I think we played good for a long time. So I'm not throwing the guys under the bus. I'm throwing all of us under the bus. The coaches included. Like I said, it's not. It's unfortunate to have that kind of a lead, and you lose the lead, and you lose a game at home in front of your fans. It's frustrating. It's not what we want to be. We want to be stingy and structured and organized and urgent in front of our fans.